Hello guys, I am Naraj. I am from SA2. My room number is a 480. Today topic explain about is today topic is a DC motor. And DC motor is a direct current motors. About introduction of DC motors, construction of DC motors, and the types of DC motors, working principle of DC motors. And now to tell about the introduction of a DC motor. A DC motor is a machine which controls converts into electrical energy into mechanical energy. It depends for its operations to the force which is known as exit of the conductor carrying of a current while started of the DC motors. And construction of the DC motor, there have many parts of the DC motors at the front, and there's a under of the armatures or armatures coils or armatures winding finding poles and frame brushes. Introduction of a DC motors. DC motors is a mechanical which is converts to the electrical energy into mechanical energy. It depends for its operation of the force which is known as exit of the conductor carrying of a current and situated in the magnetic field. When you know that there's a north pole or south pole magnetic as a two, and the how to DC motors are work, but the how to DC motor are work, north pole south pole are ripple. There is a DC motor are rotate, but north pole south pole are ripple. There is a DC motor are rotated. That north pole is a magnetized too, they are not ripple. Thus DC motors, I will explain about DC motor parts. There is a field poles and a frame, armature winding, armature coil, there is a field effect poles. The poles is shows acts of the support is a file coils and speed of flux is a air gap of reduced to electrons of the magnetic field. These field poles are repelled to the air gap flux. And frame, the frame is stationary part of a machine. Frame is a stationary point of a machine is which poles are rotor at. And next about the armature is considered core and winding is built up of the lamination of low loss silicon. This steel 0.4 to 0.5 as the next commutator is the commutator converts alternating voltage to direct voltage. It is so cylindrical structure built. And next one, brushes. There is a brush is DC motor front side is a brush. The use of brush is made on the mechanical design is a large current of the low voltage. Armature winding, the winding in the mass behind the designed into the advantages of material of DC motors, DC motor parts, DC full form. And now types of DC motor. Shunt motor is a which is a field winding of connected to parallel to the armature. There is a can it pull. And series motors is which armature and field winding are connected in the series. The armature is connected to the series. The type of armature which is connected to the parallel, which armature or other series with it, is a DC motor. Thank you.